just leaving the Owyhee River. Start our next leg of our journey. Had a very nice night last night and a good day yesterday. And climb up to 7 miles to the top of the ridge and then continue on. Oh, that looks nice. Oh, and there's Birch Creek Ranch right there. And just a beautifully calm Owyhee River. Boy, I'd hate to have to be the delivery guy for the propane down here. It's quite the crawl out of here. Well, it's quite the drop down in, too. And back in the sunshine. Okay, we are up and out of the canyon. And going to be back on some high-speed gravel shortly. There's the rest of the group out there in front of me. Oh, looks like we're coming up to another hunter on quad. Today's the first day of hunting season in Oregon. Oh, there's a cow down there. A couple more cows. Open range. And we turned off onto Three Forks Road. At least I think that's the name of it. I know all these dirt roads look the same to you, but they are different. They go to different places. So we got about a 35-mile run down to Three Forks, which is on the Owyhee River. As you can see, it's really dusty out there. So we're going to get spread out pretty good so we're not driving in each other's dust. Today's a short day, which is fine with me. I don't like getting into camp late and then rushing to cook dinner before you go to bed. I can always tell where the guys are in front of me because of their dust clouds. This road is fun to drive. It has nice curves and a smooth, high-speed surface. On this trip, Toe and Cody are driving these Subarus and they're just having a blast on these roads. Of course, I'm having a good time too, even though I'm in the van. Probably driving a little bit too fast. It's holding the road really well. Well, looks like we're coming up to the canyon edge. Oh, we got some people coming at us. We'll just pull over here and get out of their way. It looks like we're going to get out and stretch a bit before heading down into the canyon. Okay, we're going down. Probably went 4 low. We will be dropping down about 800 feet to the river. Definitely rocky. Looks like there's some people coming up. Well, I hope this whole way down isn't as rough as that first section. Through the first switchback. All right. Second switchback. Oh, we got a hiker coming up. Howdy. Well, I'm getting jostled all over the place. This looks smoother over here, at least for a little bit. Embedded rock in the road is not my favorite. You can see the river down there. And welcome to Three Forks. This area is where the main branch as well as the north and middle forks of the Owyhee River come together.
Where do you want to put your tent, Joe? Come on behind me. So I can pull up. Well, everybody's going to go around, I guess.
This looks like a good place to camp for the night.
I gotta talk a little bit closer to that microphone, Ted. Elliot, where do you want to put your tent?
Good morning. Chilly last night. Woke up at about 38 degrees. But there was no dew. Oh, there's the sun. Just popped over the mountain on the back of the camera. That trailer over there, they came down about 7 o'clock last night in the dark. We were originally going to camp down on that rock bar where that pickup is, but decided not to. Okay, we are leaving Three Forks. Gonna crawl back up that hill and head to our next destination. So it should be a good day. Okay, we're coming up to the first switchback. And the next switchback. This doesn't seem as rough and rocky as going up as it did coming down. This part seems the same, but there's more control going uphill than there was coming downhill, even though I was in first gear low coming downhill. And we're just about topped out. Even with sunglasses, driving into the sun is not my idea of a good time. Okay, we're heading across the plain. That's probably Idaho over there by the mountains. It's been a fun trip. It was an area I wanted to get to for a while. So it worked out really well that I could come on it. Cattle guards, you can never tell with cattle guards. Sometimes they're smooth as anything, other times they're broken and noisy. Other times there's a drop off on one side or the other. You gotta slow down and evaluate it before you cross it to see what kind of trouble you're gonna get into if you hit it too hard. I'll see if I can figure out what mountain range is on our left, other left, our right, and see what the distance is from this road. Give me an idea of how far I can see. Or living in Western Oregon, I don't get to see this kind of wide open plain very often, except when I come over to the east side. And it's pretty impressive being able to get up on top of a little knoll like this and see for miles and miles. Weather report on TV every once in a while talks about the visibility being 10 miles or 20 miles. And living near a city, you don't even notice it. Get out here and you can really understand what long distances mean and being able to see that far. I like it. We stopped at the Overlook to the Owyhee Canyon. Very impressive. There's all our rigs, all 6 of it. Very nice. Great drive. Good road. High-speed gravel. A lot of fun. Oh, not bad. Not bad up here at all. Can just make out the river? Boy, that's a lot of lava flow.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was seeing. It was a little warm that day.
Yeah. We are off the dirt and headed for Rome, Oregon. And then just north of there is Pillars of Rome, which is our next stop. Oh, I really like this part of Oregon. Really pretty. Welcome to Rome, Oregon. We just crossed the Owyhee River. And Rome Station is right here. Must be snack time. Well, nothing like pulling up the gas pumps and saying, fill it up. Well, a nice little ultralight right there. And come out of Rome Station and, turn left to go to Owyhee Canyon, turn right to go to Pillars of Rome. William F. Stein named the area Rome because he thought the geological formations suggested the ruined temples of Rome, Italy. The 100-foot-high Rome cliffs, called Pillars of Rome, are formations of fossil-bearing clay left over from prehistoric volcanic eruptions and long-lost lakes. They are about 5 miles long and 2 miles wide. The cliffs tower above the surrounding sagebrush and were used as a landmark to stagecoach travelers on the Oregon Trail. Most of the cliffs are on private property. We are back on gravel, headed for the Peter French Round Barn. I've been to the barn before. It's always an interesting thing to see. And you can see the roof of the barn off there to the right a little bit. Last time I was here, it was cold and nasty. Today is reasonably warm and sunny, which makes a big difference. Well, here's the inside of the barn. Pretty impressive. These look all like juniper trees. The barn was built in the late 1870s or early 1880s by Peter French, who ran a cattle empire in Harney County. By the mid-1880s, his empire had grown to 150,000 acres with 30,000 head of cattle and 6,000 horses. He also raised thousands of sheep for their wool. During the winter, the 100-foot diameter barn was used to train wild horses and mules to pull wagons full of wool, hay, and other supplies to Oregon City. French was shot in the back in 1897 over a disputed land deal. Basically, with the 3 different circles, they could train the horses real easy by running them around. They've got the outer circle to run them. Got an inner training circle here between the wall and the posts, and you've got a tighter circle here. Very nice. And I'm just leaving Crystal Crane Hot Springs, about 20 miles east of Burns in Oregon. Soaking in the pool last night after being on the road for a couple days and in the dust. It sure was nice. And so with that, pretty much ends the trip. All we gotta do is drive home, and that's about 6 hours out. Be sure to put a comment down, hit the subscribe button, all that stuff. Put in a like if you want to. So thanks a lot for joining me on this trip. Hope to see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.